I'm Joey D with UTVUnderground.com. We're here in Glamis Dunes to break down my 2012 Polaris RZR XP4. We built this car to debut here over New Year's for the 2012 Camp RZR event held by Polaris. The idea was to get together with Magnum Offroad and collaborate on a build that would blow everybody away with a sick design for an XP4 that was built strictly for the dunes. So one of the major points on this build was to make sure it wasn't just cool looking and fast looking and can get it on through the dunes, but was also comfortable with my family. We're able to put 3 kids in the back, strap in a cooler in the bed, and go out and have a great time. Now, the stock XP4 suspension is really nice and it works really well, but we couldn't stop there. To go over the top and build a car that would impress everyone at Camp RZR, we hooked up with the boys at Jagged X and got their race suspension. It's a +4 kit, which makes the car about 8 inches wider overall. We took our Jagged X rear radius rods and our Summers Brothers axles over to Yoshimura, where they wrapped them in carbon fiber, which just gave it that nice finished look. It also tied in with our exterior spot graphics and our interior carbon fiber wrap that Proline Wraps threw down for us. To top off the suspension, Walker Evans Racing just wasn't going to have us running those stock shocks, so they dialed us in with their 2.5-inch needle shocks in the rear and the 2-inch needle shocks up front. From there, we needed wheels and tires, so we hooked up with Dave at Fullerton Sand Sports and the boys at Hyper. So we got some 12-inch Hyper beadlocks and these badass STU sandblaster paddles that are stagger cut in the rear. So the stock factory horsepower in the XP4 is good enough for us, but we could always use a little bit more, and that's where Yoshimura came in. They dialed us in with their race exhaust system, fuel controller, and piggyback programmer, and it really helped open this motor up. It runs really strong in conjunction with the Alba Racing dual K&N pod intake system. Because we were widening the car, that means we needed longer brake lines, so we called on Streamline, and they dialed us in with a really nice set of extended brake lines. For electrical, we went pretty lightweight. I put a bumpin' SSD stereo system in. With our helmets on, we can hear this 5-speaker kicker system with 10-inch kicker sub over the engine noise and through our helmets, and it's a lot of fun when we get to the hill and we can fire it off, as well as our dual lit LED safe glow whips, and really get that party started. Oh my God, dude.